Hey, you ever wonder what kind of experiences living life on the road as a musician would provide? You can read all about it in Lightnin Charlie's new book, Off the Record, The Trials and Tribulations of a Traveling Troubadour. The man who made the memories from which he hopes that you could learn a thing or two joins us today, our good friend Lightnin Charlie.
Hello, Tim. Good to see you.
Good to see you,
Good to see
LC.
you again.
Absolutely. And let's talk about this book now. This is the second edition.
Correct.
Right? Tell me how you build off the first edition to get into this book.
Well, I added 3 new chapters, new afterward. A lot has happened to me in the years, about 3-4 years since the first edition came out. Biggest thing is a little thing. Our little baby girl, Lily, came along and changed everything.
She's great. She's great.
Beautiful girl, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, first and foremost, it's just a very funny book. It's a collection of short stories and the kind of things I don't think this network or any network has a sitcom that can
That's right.
make up the kind of stories that are included in there. You can get on Amazon.com and read excerpts and so forth. It's been great for me.
And for people that maybe, you know, just don't understand what life on the road is like, I mean, it could be something, can't it?
Anyone who travels for a living, I think, can relate to an extent. But of course, when I was in the clubs and in the cut and stabs, and it was at a whole other level than the ordinary kind of situations. Crazy things. Shakespeare couldn't make up the stuff that. It's the funniest book I've ever read, and I wrote it. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And we talked about this before in stories we've done for Cable Country, but there was really a metamorphosis in your life, and I'm sure you get into that.
Certainly,
in this book.
that's it. At the end of the day, Tim, that my story is part of the greatest story ever told. And there's rough stories in there about different situations that are rough, but at the end, it's a redemption story, and it's a story of where God has taken me from and where He's delivered me to. You know.
And let's see, before we talk about an event coming up toward the end of the month, you're going to play a little for us,
Love
aren't you?
to, yes sir.
What are you going to do for us?
I thought I'd do a little Christmas song that's not a Christmas song. A little thing that we should keep, I guess, in our minds this time of year especially, that unto us a child is born and a son is given.
Here comes the sun, right?
Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. It's all right.
Just great.
Christmas
Absolutely
times
great.
are coming.
Here comes the S-O-N,
Yes,
right?
indeed.
Absolutely. Hey, Lightnin Charlie's new book, Off the Record, The Trials and Tribulations of a Traveling Troubadour, available on Amazon. and barnesandnoble.com. You can catch Lightnin' Charlie perform on Daytime Tri-Cities tomorrow. Tune in at 10. And on News Channel 11's Big Christmas Special, you can catch it on Christmas Day at 6 a.m. and again at 5 p.m. Plus, Lightnin' Charlie and the Upsetters will perform Saturday, December 29th, 7:30, Kingsport Renaissance Center. You can find ticket information at lightningcharlie.com on that. Good to see you.
Great to be here, Tim. Thank you as always.
Merry Christmas to you. We'll be right back.